Hey, we back again. We back again with our podcast land. We back again. Hey, listen. Had technical difficulties. Half the podcast got cut off. By the way, this is your boy, Bren'Tel, half of host of I Can't Afford to Quit podcast. We had a special guest this week, Melani J. Shout out to Melani J. I'm just gonna post y'all into where the computer didn't fuck up. So this is part of the conversation. We're talking about TV shows, etc. And y'all missed some good shit, but I saved what I could, and hopefully you guys enjoy it.
Perspective for Black culture when it comes to being more accepting of transgender and homosexual people. You know what I'm saying? Because especially in the Black community, because you know, you damn the hell as soon as you say you gay around here. They're like, you going to hell.
You going straight to hell.
You going straight to hell. You know? So I think it was still good that they were able to incorporate that in the storyline. Now, his sister, she's something else. And Nova. Is she not a bona fide hoe, or is it just me?
There's probably going to be a backstory about Nova.
Oh my God. Something happened to her too.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's like, she don't know, you know, she's with the girl one minute and then she's with the man the next minute and with the white man, and it's like, what do you want out of life, you know? Mm-hmm. And then she, you know, all that voodoo shit got to her head, because, you know, she does the whole voodoo stuff, and I'm just confused totally by, you know, and she's so wrapped up in the community that I don't think she takes enough time to take care of herself.
That is very easy for a person to do, to lose track of themselves while they're pouring themselves out in other, you know,
right,
activities.
Yeah, but I'm like, girl, you need to, you know, get your life, like as they say,
together.
All the way together. You don't know, you know, what dick you want, and then you don't know what pussy you want. Then you don't know, you know, it's like, what do you want out of life, you know? I see you out here trying to feed the homeless, but, bitch, you gotta get your life together.
Bitch.
I mean, you know, there's herpes going around right now.
Speaking of that, great segue. What do you think about the Usher situation?
Oh man, you know what? It's kind of it's just so sad. It's very sad. Now, is this 100% confirmed? Is this?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It's man.
He already paid out and everything. Yeah.
Oh man. Well, damn. Maybe that's what Confessions was about in the first place, huh?
Oh wow. Well, damn.
I ain't shit. Oh man. You know, there's nothing you can really say about it, because after that shit, there's no going back.
Right.
After that, you're done. Like, there's nothing that you could, you know, you letting it burn.
Come on.
That's for sure.
I'm just letting you get the jokes off. I'm just letting you cook.
In all seriousness.
Okay, if you're Usher, what do you do? What do you do? Do you just fall back for a while and like maybe people will forget and then you could drop a record?
Ain't nobody
You know what I mean? Like, how do you with public relations? How do you handle this? You know what I'm saying? Because you got like he can't say shit. He got to like go away.
Well, being 100% real about it, if he wants to come back from this, he's actually going to have to be receptive to what people have to say about it, and he's going to have to accept the fact that it's out. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he's going to actually have to speak on it. He's going to have to do seminars on STDs, and he's going to have to get out in the community and let people know that it's a serious condition. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way that he's going to be able to bounce back from this and to be able to continue with his musical career, because this is the type of shit that'll make or break you, you know. And the only thing that he can really do is that, you know, just the same like when Magic Johnson came out with AIDS and everything. He went out in the community, and I'm sure that hurt his wife, and it was very shocking to everybody, but he still went out there and he spoke on it.
He owned it.
He owned it, and that's what Usher's gonna have to do. He's definitely gonna have to own it. There's no getting around it. You paid $1 million for some bumps. Like, come on. It's
but like there's other you know lawsuits coming. There's somebody else just came back for 10, and then there's another one like his ex-wife was in on it. Now that went up to 20. So yeah. So
I mean, have to pay out. You're gonna have to pay. It ain't like he ain't got it. Shit, let's not try to accident it.
He did sign motherfucking Justin Bieber. So he definitely got it. He definitely got it right now.
Right. I just want to know what Chili thinks about it.
Oh shit.
You know, I really do. I really want to get her insight and see what she thinks, because, you know, that was the love of his life, you know. Mm-hmm. And I know I don't know if they're still friends to this day, or if they still speak, or if she even reached out to him and was like, hey, you okay? You know, but I really want to get her take on what she thinks about the situation, because, bitch, you dodged one. You dodged the bullet on that. I know you were happy as hell. He cheated on your ass. You gonna be all day, nigga. I don't want that shit. I know some. If they have never rekindled friendship, man, karma really snuck up on his ass. I know if they are really not in a good place right now, I know she got her 7 laughs in. For real.
Damn,
I know
7 laughs. Oh man! While we in the R&B world, we gotta go ahead and move on with R. Kelly. What do you think about what's going on with him?
You know, R. Kelly's always been special. And
that's that auntie, that black auntie right there.
Yes, you know, he's always been the one where, you know, you can't really leave your kids at a sleepover with them, but, you know, still want to hear what the music is, you know?
Like,
he's a very special case, because there's a lot of talented people that need some valve.
They have,
you know, they're not. Right. They have demons. He needs some psych evaluation. You know what I'm saying? But the women that are there, I'm sure that they're very well taken care of. I mean, R. Kelly has a lot of money. You know. Now if we get him around and marry him when she's 15, that first of all, when that happened, everybody should have knew from that point on. If this man is 37, 36, 37 years old and he married at 15.
He was 28. He was 28.
That still don't make it better.
Oh, I'm not saying it's better. I'm just for accuracy.
It's cool. You try to soften it for him.
I would definitely was not trying to soften it. I was just trying to, you know, because I know people listening like, no, actually, he was 28.
But yet and still, you know, he was still in high school. Whatever the case is,
but
from that point on.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. if like anybody that I talk to, because I got a lot of people from Chicago that I talk to, and I'm cool with. And the co-host, she from Chicago. Shout out to Stephanie. Everybody has the same fucking story. You know what I'm saying? Like, they know, he go to the high school with his Benz and he go pick up girls, like, and he goes to the McDonald's and, like, that's where he picks up those young girls. But the thing about it is, like, everybody know this and, like, they still are receptive to him. And I don't get that. Like, dude, you a predator. You see what I'm saying? Like,
because
everybody knows that. And if it was your daughter, would you still be listening to his music? Would you still be a fan? You know what I mean?
I'm going to have to agree with my man, Gerard Carmichael, from the Carmichael Show. Talent trumps anything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you have when you have a certain talent, it just trumps everything else. You know, when it comes to certain things, you know, you're just like, yeah, we know that the nigga is a pedophile, but did you hear that last album though? It's very sad. It is very sad, but it's true. When you have a certain talent and the talent is undeniable, and R. Kelly he's a legend, you know, and unfortunately, you know, yes, he's a pedophile that likes to, you know, he has a bladder issue or whatever. But at the end of the day, his music is what speaks to people, and those girls were not held hostage. They're not held against their will. So, what can we say about it? But yeah, you know, keep your all I can say is when he around, you know, like yours. Okay.
But you said they're not held against their will, but he has like overseers to make sure they're not going anywhere and not doing anything that they're not supposed to do when he's not around. And like, there's like the whole situation is fucked up. It's definitely like it's very cultic. I
don't know if that's a word, but
cult-ish.
I said, nigga, I think you made
I make up words.
I agree. Yeah, I think it is, you know, cultic. We're going to call it that. We're going to roll with it. I think that, you know, if they want to get out of the situation, then they should try to reach out to somebody.
They may not. They may not because they. Okay, I know.
He's under investigation.
Right. No, they've come there and they've not noticed any ill will or anything like that. Like the police have come there to investigate because parents have sent, you know, police over there to check or whatever, and they never found anything to be alarming. But what I was about to say, shit. Yeah, like as far as like the whole cult and things of that nature, they may not want to leave because they're living good or quote unquote in a good situation. But I mean, if the nigga telling you, but if he's telling you when you can't leave, when you have to ask to use the restroom, you know what I mean? Like you got to eat out the doggy bowl sometimes. Like all of this has come up. Like this is evident. You know what I mean? Like this really will be going down. So, like,
he picked the right ones. Like, you know, he goes to low self-esteem bitches that, you know, are lazy and that don't really want to work in life. You know what I'm saying? We don't know that. They all want music careers. So that's how he be getting them. You know what I'm saying? They supposed to, like, the one girl's like, he's supposed to be working on, you know, her as an artist. He's supposed to be developing her as an artist. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So you can't say they don't want to work. This is a business opportunity for them. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're thinking. And I know some 31-year-olds, 32-year-olds that make stupid fucking decisions, right? So at 18, 17, 18, 19, you dumb as fuck.
You know what I mean? You're fucking dumb. You think you know everything, but you're absolutely fucking dumb when it comes to life. And like, so maybe they, you know what I'm saying? He's got them manipulated.
Okay, but at what point do they actually question that? Because even in school, you raise your hand and ask the question like, how long I'm gonna be in this basement? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, look. You gonna have to put your Twitter behind that because they ain't about to be coming at me with this one.
No, I'm just saying, like, you can't. Hey, you wanted Melani J, you got Melani J. Even when do you start asking questions like, nigga, I ain't seen the studio yet.
Right.
These Chanel purses is cute and everything, but when we gonna lay the vocals on the track? Like, when does that happen? But,
man.
God bless them. Let's just, parents lock your teenagers up, make sure they're good to go.
Also, what do you like? I feel like the parents, they kind of made a deal with them. You know what I mean? Like, yeah,
because at the end of the day, she's gonna be stupid. She's gonna be stupid regardless. You might as well pay of it. You know what I'm saying?
I think he paid up on his end of the deal, R. Kelly, and that's why these parents is acting like that.
Right.
That's what it sounds like to me. They had a business arrangement, and he fell through on his end, and they like, all right, well, you not get to fuck my daughter no more. You're not getting to do that no more. So. I don't think that. I guess they just took it back to the African roots. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
That's at least they're getting money instead of goats now.
Oh, wow. Oh, man. Melani J in the building.
It's better than a goat,
I'm just going to... That's what I'm titling it. Right there. Melani J in the building. Oh, man. Yeah, I think, the parents are definitely responsible. They got to be held accountable. And he has to be held accountable. And I like the women, they are at the age of consent. But like, I feel like, dog, if they were white women, SWAT, everybody would have been up in that bitch. You see what I'm saying? He would have been sentenced already. Everything. It's like don't nobody care because they're black women. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like I feel like black dudes, they don't even give a shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel some type of way about it because like everybody is like super duper kingish, like just like my man Chris from Insanity Check said. Everybody is a king till it comes down to when it's time to protect black women.
Preach on it.
And like
preach on.
And this is another one of those cases. Like y'all don't care. Like these women, they're going to. This is going to affect them for the rest of their life. They don't know it yet. They're going to have to see doctors. They're going to have to, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, absolutely.
And nobody cares. So, just like the 31-year-old den mother, the den mother, which is basically like his bottom bitch, right? She was one of the best friends of the girl that he peed on or whatever. So she been around this whole time. So it's almost like she brought that girl around. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, absolutely. Just honestly, it sounds like a glorified whole house. That's what it sounds like. That's all it is. These bitches is getting paid for sitting around looking cute and recruiting other bitches to sit there and fulfill any fantasy that he had. When it comes to them being kept, and there's actually a movie out like that called Kept. It was a Lifetime movie, and it was crazy as hell. And this man had a basement that he made specifically for these women, and they had to portray certain roles, as women. And he told them, and he locked them down in that basement and told them, you're going to be provided with everything that you would ever want, and you don't have to worry about bills or anything else, as long as you stay down here and do everything I want you to do. Now, but in that movie, though, they didn't have a choice. Like, he kidnapped them and shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The reason why I feel like these women are being exploited and nobody is really caring is because it is a choice that they make. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He did not, he didn't go around using chloroform and, these bitches just waking up and getting pissed on. Like, this is a choice that they make, and even though they're not old enough to realize it yet, this is a choice that they made, and they're going to have to live with that, whether it be a mistake or whether it be a blessing. And I really hope that, hopefully one day, we'll see them, on making an album or something, and I hope that he is a man of his word and that he does agree to help these women in more ways than just, sucking dick. But whatever. I'm just, yeah.
Oh, Melani J in the building, y'all.
I just hope that he's teaching them actual life skills, more than...
Oh, man. Well, I doubt it, but okay.
But when you hear things like den mother, and stuff like that, oh, so you mean a madam? Because that's what the fuck she is. If she out there recruiting other hoes to come in and, oh yeah, girl, this is how we're gonna live our lives, and and
yeah, her specific job. I'm sorry, her specific job was to train them how to pleasure him.
Exactly. So she's a madam and they the hoes. Mm-hmm. And if they didn't realize that on day one,
but they 18 though, they never been in those. You know what I mean?
If they didn't realize that on day one, then they were meant to be there.
God. Okay, I'm gonna need you to go ahead.
I'm just saying. Something ain't right.
Oh man, this no. I can't.
There's a big difference between a microphone and a dick. There's a way big difference. Like, why isn't there a microphone in my... Oh, so I have to suck dick to get to the microphone? Bitch, you're never getting out. But I'll pray for you.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Keep you guys in prayer. R. Kelly and all his hoes, we're going to pray for you.
Speaking of praying, did you see the Christian dad accused of killing his daughter because she was dating a Muslim?
I did see that, and it's sad. It's sad. Because now, all the teachings that you just taught your daughter, and you going to hell too. That's a shame, man. Mm-hmm. That is... You did all of that, and now your ass is going to hell.
He has allegedly stabbed his daughter to death because he didn't approve of her relationship with a Muslim. She just graduated high school. And after he found out that she wanted to convert to Islam due to her boyfriend's religious practices...
First of all, that was her mistake right there, because she should have just kept that on to herself. Mm-hmm. She knew how her dad was.
She's like,
and white Christians are totally different from black Christians.
So
you know what I'm saying?
So you're not going to church? You going to a different church. Oh, okay. All right, well, you know, God bless you. You have a good morning. Oh, yeah, she probably should have kept that there. So, damn. She's 17, you know. Just graduated high school. A lot of life to live.
Damn. I want to be able to wear a Habib inside the casket.
Bruh. What the fuck?
I'm just saying, like, how they gonna bury me?
That is a new low. Like...
I ain't shit. Okay, I'm sorry.
Let me cue that. Right there, 25 too. Okay.
It's too soon. It's too soon. It's too soon.
Oh my God! Did he try to kill? But the thing about it is, like, okay, did he try to kill the boyfriend?
Why would the hell no? I wouldn't try to fuck with no Muslim.
That's what I'm saying. This come down to, again, men with repressed emotions that don't know how to express themselves when they get upset. Shit like this happens.
He was a single dad, though, right? I didn't hear anything about her mother.
I didn't read anything on the mother.
I didn't. Yeah, I don't
her
know.
Her parents urged her to come home. Okay, so I'm assuming that the parents. Yeah, the parents were together. Yeah.
Okay.
So I would not be shocked if there comes out more like with the dad beat the mama and shit like that. Like there's police reports or anything like that.
Right, because I'll be damned. Like the mother's supposed to be dead too. You know.
Shit.
I'm saying, what I'm saying is a mother is
on the
not
protection side.
Right, on the protection side.
Okay.
She's not just going to sit there like, well, you didn't wear your cross today. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't...
Oh, my God.
It doesn't work that way.
Nigga, you about to have my mentions fucked up.
What?
You about to have my Twitter fucked up, dog. They about to... Oh, shit. They be like, this nigga.
Oh, well.
She went too far with the hijab joke.
I'm just saying, sometimes you just gotta,
Hey, man, you gotta get it out. Shit.
And you gotta wonder, where's the mother in all of this?
Definitely, I wouldn't be shocked if that he looked like a Make American Great Again dad too. Damn.
Right.
Damn.
Have a wife beater on it.
Yeah, he has some sensible, what is it, Izod polo and Dockers on.
Oh my God, that sounds like
with the New Balances, the white joints with the white and blue ones, the I'm finna call the police, Air 3000s and shit.
No.
Yeah,
culturally speaking, I really do think that's a scenario. And if the girl was if she was gonna be with him, she was gonna be with him. Like I said, she was gonna be with him regardless. Mm-hmm. And he just took it to a whole new level. Like honestly, that had nothing to do with religion. That was just straight
control. No, it came down to control because he couldn't control what she was gonna do. Yeah.
And you can't be like that. Like you said, if she was getting ready to graduate high school and stuff, she was going to do what she wanted to do. Mm-hmm. Anyway. And I wonder what the boyfriend and his family is going through. And, you have to give condolence to them. Because if he really actually loved this girl and
he gonna feel terrible.
Right. So, condolences to all the family, and we'll just keep them all in prayer. And, just pray that the dad don't go to hell.
He gone. Anyway, next article. Oh, man. There's a registered sex offender moves next door to his victim. And it's perfectly legal. Oklahoma, people. Oklahoma. We know how much they care about victims and women in sexual molestation cases. Huh? A Oklahoma woman... excuse me?
But they don't care about none of that stuff here.
Right. A Oklahoma woman claims the man who was convicted of molesting her when she was a little girl moved next door. According to state law, there's nothing she can do about it. CNN reports that the Oklahoma law bars sex offenders from moving near schools and churches to keep predators away from children. However, There is a new statute that prevents a convicted sexual predator from moving next door to his victim. Okay. Danielle Dyer. Wow, they put her name. Okay, she's 21. That's why they put her name in there. When she was 7 years old, she was molested by her step uncle. Damn, that sounds country. Now she's 21. And she's fighting to change the local law. Yeah, she decided to make her identity public to help bring attention to this problem. She posted about her new neighbor on Facebook, writing, "Meet my abuser and new neighbor." Unbelievable. Wow.
Sounds like another murder mystery about to happen.
This is a lot to unpack because we're talking about, we got to go back to, like,
I wouldn't want to live next to her. Like, why would you want to live next to somebody like that? Like, if somebody even accused you of something like that, why would you, like, be like, ooh, let me go get the U-Haul and live next to it? Like, come on. Why would you even do that? Why would you even put yourself in that predicament?
You
know?
Because
haunting person.
Exactly. You took it right out of my mouth. Yes, that is what he's doing, clearly. And it's like you the step uncle, dog. But okay, outside of him wanting to move there, let's unpack how this is legal for him to move right next. And he's a registered sex offender already.
I mean, I hate to say it, but some places in America are always going to be shit. And Oklahoma is one of them. You know, whenever you even hear the word Oklahoma, you just automatically think of a fucking spit bucket on somebody's porch. You know, there's some people in some states just don't have any type of law. Like, you know, Mayberry, it just don't have any type of statute on certain laws. Mm-hmm. And it so happens to be Oklahoma is one of them. They just,
I think this is a sweeping thing across the nation, though, because I think there's too much protection for sex offenders in this country.
Preach.
Because that is child molestation and any sex offense. What it does to people, it changes their life. You know what I'm saying? Drastically, it changes. It could change the trajectory of a person.
Yeah.
And those offenses, like, those should be like lifetime offenses. You know what I mean? In my opinion, that's how I feel. Because a lot of times they get out and they repeat. So,
of course they do.
So you get, whether they do get caught or they don't get caught, but a lot of times they get out and they repeat this behavior after so-called rehabilitation. So I think that America, like, especially with like this case, like this woman, like in rape cases, like even in rape cases, you know how many rape kits go untested in this country a year? We talking over in the tens of thousands. Over that, you know what I'm saying? Like in states, in certain states, from state to state, like that is astounding. That, like, we, especially with women, we don't protect, and it's like they don't care. Like, they don't care that she's a victim and with a sex victim at all. And this is like this is repeat over and over. Like, you see these situations over and over. And like I was saying with Trump, like, grab him by the pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only going to get worse over the next 4 years. The next 3 years, I should say.
Oh, Lord. We trying to hurry that up. We trying to matrix a year.
It's only been like 6 months, and it feel like it's been years. Don't it?
Just because of the ignorance that he holds, you know. But as far as the sex offenders are concerned, I feel like a lot of times the society tries to give sex offenders a second chance because, you know, there's sex offenders that do come out of rehabilitation and they don't want people to look at them as sex offenders if they've been rehabilitated. You know, they want them to give them a fresh start, which is understandable. But you talking about somebody moving right next door to you that did something like that to you. I applaud her for putting it out there and being like, look who's next door. You know, like, and actually trying to make a stand about it, because there's more probably than just her that has to go through that. And it's sad in America that we have to teach our men what is right and wrong, you know, when it comes to certain things with females, because some of them aren't taught they're not taught. You know, a lot of them, they just kind of pick up from somebody else and they think that it's okay. So, and it's not. And they're not going to realize that until, you know, it's too late. Either they're in jail or, you know, they get Lorena Bobbitt. You know what I'm saying? Somebody going to chop their shit off and throw it in on the side of the road, you know. What I'm saying is we have to have more, because a lot of people, they get together, they do events, they sit down with each other and try to figure it out. But you can't ever figure out what's in somebody's head. You know, you have the Jeffrey Dahmers, and you have the, you know, all these different serial killers and all these different sex offenders and stuff like that. And they have a high, what is that called? IQ. They're smart. You know, I mean, smart, like really, really smart people. But when it comes to that side of them, there's something within them, like you said, like a demon that takes over them, and they have no control over it, you know, but to, you know, try to rape or try to kill or whatever. And you just never know who you're sitting next to, what they're capable of. Right. So I'm praying for the girl. I'm hoping, and I'm cheering her on. I've been there personally myself, and it's not fun, and it's not something that you take lightly, and it's not something that a woman or a little girl, for that instance, should have to deal with. Period. Ever. You know, especially from a grown man. Period. You know, it's different when, you know, you it's a 17, 18-year-old boy, 14, 15. You know what I'm saying? Yes, they shouldn't do things, but when you talk about somebody that's grown, and especially somebody that's close to you, you know, you saying that's her step uncle or whatever, like, he knew what it was. Like, stop it, you know.
He's definitely this is a grown man. He clearly knows.
Right, he took advantage. Like,
and this is a 7-year-old girl that we're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Right, and I really, really hope that the state takes her very seriously about going public with it and about the movement that she's trying to make. Because I'm telling you right now, because of her being so young and her holding on to that and harnessing all that, and he's right next door, it's going to be a homicide. Right. Straight up. So she's not going to just sit there every day in and day out, and especially if she has children of her own that she has to look after. You know what I'm saying? And she has to make sure that,
she's gonna protect them.
Not looking at them. Right. You know, and he's not looking at them funny while they're outside playing. You know, I wish her the best. That's all I can really say. I wish her the best. I wish her the best. And you have Melani J's full support, girl.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's pretty much everything I really wanted to talk about. You got anything you want? You oh yeah, the transgender thing. with transgender ban in the military?
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be 100%, like I always am.
Okay.
I don't. I love everybody. I love, straight people. I love gay people. I love transgender people. Whatever. The only thing about that in particular,
put that out there that you used to be in the military too. So.
Oh yeah. I'm a veteran. I'm a Navy vet. I was a Navy vet. I was a bosun's mate, so I drove the ship. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The only problem that lies with the military when it comes to transgender is expensive, because
Okay.
And that's what. And I'm not worried about that, but that's what.
This was an expense.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's what the government.
I was thinking about that today.
As far as pharmaceuticals is concerned, because as transgender people, they have to have estrogen or they have to have
hormones. Yeah.
Right, hormones and stuff like that. And these are things that is ongoing. It's not like you can just take it one time and be like, all right, I'm straight, I'm a dude. No, it doesn't work like that. Or I'm a female. This is something that's ongoing. You have to keep up with those treatments throughout the duration of your life. And if these people are coming in and they're transgender, and from what I understand, they have to already have had the surgery or already in the process of being transgender before they come in the military. So they're not actually getting the surgery and stuff while they're
on the government dime, basically.
Right. No. They already have to have had the surgery or going through the process. But like I said,
that's fucked up.
They have
that's
to
so
keep up
fucked
with
up.
Right. They have to keep up with those medications. And, as much as people love everyone and everything like that, taxpayers might not want to pay for that shit. Like, let's be straight up. You know what I'm saying? They got you got to think about that. A lot of taxpayers are like, well, shit, damn. Do I want to pay for something because this isn't something that was out of their control. This is something that they chose to do. You know what I'm saying? It's different when people are in the military and they're sick. They have cancer or they're sick. They have liver problems or whatever, and that the taxpayers have to pay for those medications because they got sick. But this is something that when you choose to be transgender and you choose to trans, this is a choice that you make. So do taxpayers want to pay for the choice? Like, do they really want to pay for ongoing pharmaceutical drugs because you didn't want to have a dick no more? You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's the only thing that I'm thinking that a lot of people are going to be having issues with. I don't personally, I feel like if you want to, ride on unicorns and
Jesus Christ.
Whatever you want to do, honey, do it. But when it comes to them coins, that's the issue that everybody is going to bring up. They're definitely going to bring that up. That's definitely going to, especially people that have Social Security, and they already got to pay money for Social Security, a 401k, all these different plans and stuff that are important.
But okay, this is. I'm sorry to cut you off, but this is kind of like a snowball effect of what Trump is trying to do with healthcare. He is trying to. There's going to be what is it? 26 million people? Is that what it was? That's going to be out of healthcare if the Trump bill passes.
I don't think that bill gonna pass.
But I'm saying this is his thinking. He's going to. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't give a fuck about the people. He cares about business and
them cool. Yeah.
The money aspect. I think that as far as like a lot of with a lot of the military, a lot of motherfuckers go to the military because they have health issues and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Just to have that taken care of. You know what I'm saying? As far as the benefits and shit like that.
Right.
So if you're taking that away, there's a lot of people that they don't know what they would be doing. They don't know if they'd be locked up or whatever.
They're having problems right now with recruiting anybody in the military. They're having big problems with recruiting.
So for you to say, I'm going to ban transgender, you know what I'm saying? Like that, you're not helping yourself. You cutting your nose off in spite of your face, right?
Yeah.
To a certain degree, because if you're having trouble recruiting and you're turning away people, you see what I'm saying?
Nobody wants to be a soldier or be in the military under his command.
Right, because right now it's
scared. They're too scared. Yeah, they're too scared to. No one is gonna, and even the age group of people that join the military usually are right out of high school up until about 20. About 17 to 22. Those are the ages that they try to recruit people. And at those ages, a lot of the influence comes from parents. And parents are like, hell no, you're not going to join the military. Not with this crazy motherfucker in, you know what I'm saying, in office. No. So, a lot of are having trouble recruiting right now. And I can understand why.
And, and another aspect, while I'm trying to think full circle. Like, is this, with this ban, is this just Republicans being Republicans, trying to control what people do in their own personal lives? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you can say, the money aspect of it. I get where you're coming from on the business aspect, but we're talking about the same people that cut back with Planned Parenthood. And there's so many benefits to Planned Parenthood. There's way more.
I'm just going to tell you something real quick. The reason why a lot of those bills and stuff like that they cut is because Planned Parenthood was created by black people. First of all, WIC, Planned Parenthood, all that stuff was created by black people. So anything that would help.
WIC was created by Black Panthers, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah.
Okay.
WIC, Planned Parenthood, all that stuff was created by black people. And they're going to do any and everything they can possible to stop that reign, especially when it comes to Obama. Trump cannot stand Obama.
Yeah.
So anything that will help, will hinder the black community or any other ethnicity.
Any marginalized community.
Right. He's gonna be on it, So, and he knows that African American communities and stuff like that, we need our health care because black people have a lot of more health issues when it comes to diabetes, when it comes to
high blood pressure,
high blood pressure, than white people. So Trump, he knows what he's doing. And I'm not going to say anything because I don't want to go to jail.
Yeah,
but y'all get what I'm saying.
You could just text it to me. I'll say it. The thing about it is, though, like, even with, like, Planned Parenthood, what that's going to do is you're going to have way more infant mortality. That rate's going to go up. You get the STDs, transferring STDs, that's going to go up.
Yep, but that's
you know what I'm saying? Like, for real. People can't get the people that, that go there to get their STI checkup. You know what I'm saying? All of that. Mammograms, all that shit. Everything.
That part's not going to care.
And they don't care. They don't give a shit.
They're not going to care.
Because their people, their family don't use it. So, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
It doesn't affect them.
Right. And until something hits home, until Trump's son is 18 and he gets drafted for a war, he's not going to understand.
Right.
He's not in that lifestyle yet. I'm waiting for something to happen so that something can hit home with him so that he understands, you know, and because right now he doesn't get it. Half of the things he does is off of bitterness, off
ignorance.
of pride,
Mm-hmm.
off of ignorance, and it's just off of a power trip. This whole presidency was about being in power. It was not about the people, ever.
His ego.
You're right. That's all the presidency was about. It was never about, and I'm not saying that all the other people that were running were the best suited for it either, but he definitely wasn't it.
He's the worst candidate. The worst candidate possible.
Ever. I'm just waiting for him to be impeached, honestly. It's going to happen. I'm just waiting. He's going to do something. He's going to do something, because right now,
they own his ass. They own his ass. But, and then again, this is a guy who got elected in when he had court cases for, what is that? Sexual, or what, child molestation? What was it? What was his case? It was a sexual case. Yeah, something like that.
So, like I said,
this nigga bulletproof.
That's the time that he will be impeached. I'm just waiting for the date when people are, you know, going to be like, yep.
It's going to have to be something where he fuck up the money. That's when he's going to get it impeached.
It's not even about the money. It's going to be something to where his own party is scared.
That's what I'm saying, where he's fucking up on the business end. On the business end, where they like, all right, we gotta get him the fuck out of here.
Or on the poor end, he gonna keep fucking with Russia, and he gonna keep fucking with China, and he gonna keep fucking with all these different countries that we have alliances with, and the Republican Party gonna be like, well, hold the fuck up, like, we don't want no nukes coming over here. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something like that, where he pushes the boundary he's been pushing the boundary, but it's going to be something detrimental that he can't come back from. And they're going to be like, all right, you got to go. You know, you got to get out. Sorry. Not sorry. Get out.
So basically we just got, somebody need to make the countdown to his impeachment.
I'm going to give it till next year.
Next year? Okay. All right. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make a poll. I'm going to make a poll.
Yeah. 2018, bro. He's out. I'm telling you. He's out.
Okay. That's what's up.
Yeah.
So your bet is 2018. I don't know, man. The way they investigating and they doing shit right now, shit, he might not make it out this year. For real.
He might not. So I have no doubt in my mind that
it's coming though.
It is coming. I mean, like the rapture. Like, it's coming. It's coming. You know.
Oh shit.
And I'm gonna have my Negro hymnal sitting there singing. Yes, and I'm rocking back and forth like Sophia on the color purple.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to talk about. Oh yeah, let them know your Twitter so they can get your ass up. Get her, cause she's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so
what would Jesus do at?
Oh, nigga, hell no! Don't ask me that. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know.
Yeah.
So my info is Melani. What is it? It's J._Melani. That's on Instagram.
Okay.
I don't really put my Snapchat out there like that.
Oh, no, you don't need to.
But, you know, we got special people on Snapchat. But That's where y'all can hit me up on Instagram, and y'all can just look out for me next season. Black Ink Crew on VH1.
Hey,
Hey,
Melani J in the building. That's all I got this week, man. We talked about a lot. Until next, thank you. By the way, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I enjoyed it.
We are definitely gonna have you back. I'm gonna have you back with when I get my co-host, and we just gonna talk about super black shit.
That's the best shit to talk about.
Yeah, but podcast world. Until next episode. Hey.